what if your life is constructed of statements of I am this, I am that, I am not this, I'm not that. And all those are like anchors in duality. They're pins that you've put down on the negative side and on the positive side. You know, I'm always going to shoot for this and I'm never going to do that. And you've defined yourself by these walls that you've erected to confine you into a box. And you've gotten into a smaller and a smaller and a smaller and a smaller and a smaller box until you're like, bah! And that's why you're here. Because you're like, okay, enough of this box. What does it take to start breaking out of this box? And what it takes is starting to engage life from the question instead of from the statement. So let's explore this. Feel into the energy of and say, I am a potent being. And say it one more time. I am a potent being. And just kind of feel what that does. And then now let's put that same thing in question. What is it like to be, for me to be what is it like being a potent being?
What is it like being a potent being?
How can I be more of a potent being? How can I experience more of my potency?
How can I experience more of my potency?
Do you notice that's got a little zip to it? Yeah. It's not the same as making those I am statements, because what happens is I am is anchoring something. And even if you're anchoring something big, like I am an infinite being, you're still anchoring it. Whereas if you ask a question doesn't anchor in time. A question is like this free-flowing thing that just goes all over the place and invites in new opportunities. It's like the ocean. It opens you up to just who knows what. And so when you ask a question, you're actually, statements kind of close in, questions kind of open, but we're conditioned to question and then look for answers in this thing up here. And by now you might have recognized that this thing is not your friend anymore. This thing works to keep you in a box and keep you confined. It's been programmed and conditioned by your entire life. Everything everybody's ever told you about, the way you should be, the way you shouldn't be, blah, blah, blah. You've got all those rules in there filtering your reality and creating the limits of your reality. So what if you could, at the same time, by asking questions, start going outside of the limits of those realities? What if, instead of statements that always have to work within the known and the programmed and the conditioned, you can engage questions that take you to places that you may not have ever been before? If you look at the yellow cards in your deck, those are the question cards. And those are just a sample of the kind of core basic question cards. And the recommendation is to just kind of leave those sitting around the house and see which ones grab your attention and think about them every so often. Well, say them actually. And the trick to using questions is not to look for an answer, not to engage your mind to look for an answer, but you're engaging an energy in your body. And one of my favorite ones is just an open-ended, what else is possible? So let's say that, what else is possible? And what else is possible? And just feel your body. Let's do this for a little bit. Feel your body. And what else is possible? Just notice energy moving in your body. And what else is possible here? And what else is possible? And universe, what else is possible? And what else is possible? Now, I'm not sure what you're feeling, but my body's starting to tingle.
Yeah.
You noticing something? Yes? Yeah. I mean, it starts to open you up in ways that you're not used to, because you're not looking for answers. You're just engaging the energy of the universe in a dance without needing it to be filtered by the mind. And it's that needing it to be filtered by the mind that eliminates the awareness of the infinite that you're seeking. You're seeking the moreness of who you are, and your brain is working diligently to filter that out. So if you ask, how can I understand more about the potency of who I am, the brain's going to go, okay, edit, filter, bleep, 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 because you've engaged conditioning that says, no, I'm not supposed to know that stuff. That I can't stay small and know that stuff, and therefore we're going to filter that out. And it gets kind of stuck in there, and then you kind of get, bleh. But if you just invoke that in a question and go for feeling. So let's try a question of, what more can I have in my life today?
What more can I have in my life today?
What else is possible that I have never even explored?
What else is possible that I have never even explored?
Just look for sensation in your body with that. Don't think about it. Look for sensation. Your answer is when you feel some kind of energy shift in your body. That's your answer. And if you don't need it to make any sense, you actually take in the data. If you need it to make any sense, it goes up to your brain and it gets filtered out because it's outside of the parameters that you've been conditioned into accepting. So, what else is possible for my life? What big questions can I ask that would change everything?
What big questions can I ask that would change everything?
Ooh. That's my favorite question. What big questions can I ask to step into the gloriousness of me?
What big questions can I ask to step into the gloriousness of me?
What magnificence of me is waiting to unfold?
What magnificence of me is waiting to unfold?
And what else is possible?
And what else is possible?
And what else is possible?
What else is possible?
What's right about my life that I'm not getting?
What's right about my life that I'm not getting?
Ooh, that has some energy to it. What's right about everything that I think and do?
What's right about everything I think and do?
Whoa. Ooh. What's right about me that I have never acknowledged?
What's right about me that I have never acknowledged?
And what else is possible?
And what else is possible?
What's right about my life that I have yet to see?
What's right about my life that I have yet to see?
What can I now step into that I have never been aware of before?
What can I step into that I have never been aware of before?
Ooh. And what else is possible?
What else is possible?
And how glorious can I express my beingness today?
How glorious can I express my beingness today?
What magnificence have I yet to step into?
What magnificence have I yet to step into?
Yeah. Yeah. And what else is possible?
And what else is possible?
And what else is possible?
What else is possible?
And what else is possible?
What else is possible?
So now, feel your body. And notice, is it more expanded or is it more contracted? Yeah, like way expanded? You want to get yourself out of a funk? Just sit there and start asking big questions that take you in a positive direction. You know, the questions that don't take you in a positive direction are ones like, what the hell's wrong with me? That just isn't going to take you where you want to go.
How am I going to pay my bills?
How am I going to pay my bill?
How am I going to figure this out?
Yeah, the figure it out thing is...